If there is one thing I want you to understand about self-improvement, it's this. And I want you to get closer to me when I say this. I want you to really hear this. Nothing is going to change for you until you decide to change for yourself. Maybe you're wondering how many personal development books you need to read before something clicks. How many self-improvement videos you need to watch before your life finally starts to change. Or how many self-improvement podcasts do you need to listen to before you finally start to feel good. It is so easy to consume endless amounts of self-improvement content and get excited about all of this new knowledge and all these new strategies that you're going to start implementing into your life. It's so easy to get excited for all of these opportunities and all of these possibilities that all of these people are telling you you're going to receive once you start doing this, that, and the third. But when the video is over, when you close the book, when the podcast ends, when that dopamine spike goes away, what do you do? Do you do the thing you know you should be doing? The thing you just spent all of this time learning about? The thing that you know is going to be good for you in the long term, but might not give you that immediate gratification, that immediate dopamine spike that all of us are addicted to? Do you reach for the book? Or do you reach for the phone? Do you hit snooze or do you get yourself out of bed? Do you go to the gym or do you sit on the couch because you're too tired after a long day of work? And like I say in most every video, I am not holier than thou. For the longest time, I felt like I just couldn't get it. I felt like I wasn't doing something right. I felt like there was something wrong with me. Why couldn't I meditate? Why couldn't I visualize? Why couldn't I start waking up earlier? Why couldn't I dedicate my time, my energy, and my attention to all of these practices that I know are going to make my life better? Why couldn't I make it work? I would start to implement these things in my life, keep it going for about a week, and then fall right back into my old habits. And my old habits were keeping me in my lowest version of myself. And I know that so many of you can relate to that. I know how frustrating it is to feel like you're almost there, you've almost got it, and then you just revert. 4 days in a row, you wake up early, you meditate, you pray, you visualize, you go outside, you do all the things that you know you should be doing, and you feel great afterwards. You know that there are things that will impact your life in the long run, but something happens on that 5th day. Something happens, and all of a sudden, you're hitting snooze again. You're scrolling through social media first thing in the morning. You're not productive. You are not optimizing your days, and you fall right back into that depressed state, wondering why you can't seem to get it right. And then where do you turn to? Self-improvement videos, self-help podcasts, self-help books, anything you can find that might give you the answer. Our society has an obsession with personal development and self-improvement, and it is a great obsession to have. We could be obsessed with a lot worse things. Learning about living a better life, especially nowadays, is so important for all of us. It is truly a blessing that we have so many books, so many videos, so many podcasts on personal development, because everybody's journey looks so different and everyone is going to resonate with something different. However, with this blessing comes a curse that is causing a lot of you to stall and take no action whatsoever. If you've ever been in the grocery store and you're looking to get a new loaf of bread, I don't know, just roll with it. The bread aisle is so intense. There are so many options, and you go in there and you don't really know what loaf of bread you want, but you want something new. You look at a couple and you think, oh, those might be tasty, but I don't know. There's also 80 other loaves that I could choose from. So what do? It's very possible that you either leave with the exact same loaf of bread that you have always gotten for years and years, or you get so overwhelmed that you just decide, I'm actually just not going to get a loaf of bread today. I actually just need to leave this aisle. And that happens because you got analysis paralysis. The same thing happens to people when they overconsume content, and not just personal development content. When you're interested in becoming a content creator and you're looking at all of this different content to try to get inspiration, it's way harder for you to decide what you want to make content on because there are endless opportunities, too many options, too many people, too many different strategies, and you just end up not doing anything at all. And the same exact thing goes for personal development content. There are so many different approaches. There are so many different people talking about it. There are so many different practices you can start implementing into your life. There is so much content on personal development, and honestly, I'm not helping because I'm also making personal development content, but I think that this is the video that you need in order to start taking action. I might be a little bit biased. I think that most people, myself included, almost get to a point where they listen to so many that they're like, okay, maybe this is going to be the one. Maybe this is going to be the one. And you keep chasing and hoping that once you find the one that resonates with you, everything is going to change. Not only do we get analysis paralysis when we overconsume this personal development content, but we consume it thinking that the consumption of it is going to be the thing that makes the change. If we just hear the right person tell us that we need to be meditating, spending less time on our phones, waking up earlier, going to the gym, then we're just going to have a moment and everything will change. And we will all of a sudden be a magically more productive, more fulfilled human. Just because we were listening to this person for so long, but we actually just needed to be listening to this person. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes what this person is saying isn't really resonating. Sometimes you need to hear what this person is saying. But what this person is saying is not going to make the change. You are the one who is going to make the change. Nothing is going to change for you until you decide to change for you. You will not be able to start doing things that lead you closer and closer to your highest self without making the firm decision that you are ready to change your life, because nothing and no one is going to swoop in and do it for you. And you need to take the accountability for your lack of effort and your lack of action. It's really not an easy thing to hear, because when we're consuming all of this personal development content, we feel like we're so accomplished. We feel like our life is changing already because we have all of this new knowledge. We know what we need to do now. But has anything really changed? Have you truly committed to implementing these changes in your life? Or are you like most people who do it for 3 days and then revert back to the easier old habits? You need to take a look at where you are in life. You are still in the same place, still hitting snooze on your alarm, still choosing your phone over the book, wondering why you're still overweight, wondering why you're still single, wondering why you haven't gotten that promotion, blaming your environment and your circumstances, and doing everything you possibly can instead of looking at yourself. You haven't taken any of the actions that you know that you need to take in order to change your life. And if you have, it's short-lived because you don't feel worthy. You don't feel worthy enough to live a better life. So you just revert back to your old, easy habits, and then a year from now, wonder why you're in the same exact place. I said this in one of my previous videos. The soft and gentle advice never worked for me. And so that's not what I'm going to give you. Sometimes you need to be told exactly how it is instead of tiptoeing around a situation because it might hurt your feelings. If your feelings are hurt by this video, you are the one that needs it the most. Listen, I lead my life with love and kindness, and everything that I say to you in any video only comes from a place of love, because I know that you as a human have so much more potential than you give yourself credit for. And when I was going through my darkest times, I wish somebody was there to tell me that I had more potential than I was giving myself credit for. Don't you guys make me cry. I know that you are capable of so much more. And I want to see everybody on this planet live a life that they're happy in and that they're proud of. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, everything that I say is all love. Sometimes tough love is necessary. Sometimes you need that friend who's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Do you not see how outstanding you are? Do you not see how uniquely special you are? Do you not see that there is so much? It makes me so emotional. Do you not see that there is so much more to life than how you're living right now? Like, I make these videos because I know that my calling is to get as many people as I possibly can out of the place that I was in. I used to dread waking up every day. I used to feel so unfulfilled and so lost. And I used to just desperately seek the thing that was going to change that for me. And I was looking at everything outside of myself when what I really needed to be doing was looking in here. A lot of the time when you're in this situation, you have to almost hit a breaking point. That's what needed to happen for me. I was just so sick and tired of half-assing my life, of being in the same place, not honoring myself, not being disciplined, not being able to make the changes that I knew I needed to make in order to live a happier, more fulfilled life and to pursue my dreams. I had to hit that breaking point where I was like, fuck this. What am I doing? I am so sick of this. It was the same cycle over and over again. I would watch a self-improvement video. I would read a self-improvement book. I would change things for 5 days to a week. I would feel better. And then I just couldn't stick with it. And eventually I realized the thing that I was doing wrong was I was looking over here and I wasn't looking over here. You have so much more life. You have so much more potential. You have so much more magic in you than you could ever imagine. I need you to start bringing it out of you. I love you so much. Genuinely, I love you so much. You guys have really honestly changed my life. And As a shameless plug, I am going to make a video on how I reinvented my mindset, my heart space, my physical body, and my spirituality, because I think that it's important to evolve all four of those pillars in order to get closer and closer to your higher self. That is all I have for you today. If you are not yet subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel. I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up. I would love it if you would go watch some other videos. But really, I would love it if you would take some action and start implementing the things that you know you need to implement in order to make your life better, in order for you to be happier, in order for you to start creating the life of your dreams. Selfishly, I would love if you would watch some other videos, but it doesn't really align with my messaging here. And selflessly, I would much prefer you go and do something for yourself. But definitely subscribe though. And I will talk to you guys soon. Ah, so much love.